So my daughter asked me to make her a crown headband, so I thought I will show you how to do it in the process. I will go forward very slowly and explain every step of the way so you can do this headband only following this tutorial. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials. For the yarn, I have used this Elise Cotton Gold. It's a Turkish yarn. You can see all the info right here and here. And this is a mix between cotton and acrylic. It's really, really soft. And then I've used it in this yellow color that's fitting for the crown. For the crochet hook, I've used a 3.5 millimeters. Then I've used a tapestry needle and some scissors. We begin with the bottom part and we start with a slip knot. Then we chain 15. So yarn over, pull through 15 times. That's 3, 4, and 15. Then we skip the first one and do a single crochet in the second stitch. So insert the hook in the second chain and single crochet. Find your next chain and single crochet. Work one single crochet into each chain all the way across. And then you have your first row. Then chain 1 and turn. Now you work a back loop single crochet. So this is the entire stitch, but you will only be working through the back loop of the stitch. So skip your turning chain and insert the hook through the back loop only and work a single crochet into this. Continue with one back loop single crochet in each stitch all the way across. When you make it to the other end, you just chain 1 and turn, and then work a back loop single crochet in each stitch all the way across again. And then work your way back and forth with back loop single crochet until it reaches around the head. I did mine about 40 centimeters long, and I will now connect the ends. So just leave this loop and then fold it like this, and then we will make a seam so we connect the ends. So now take your hook, push through both layers and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So just a single crochet to connect. Insert the hook through both layers and single crochet. And again, through both layers and single crochet. Continue all the way across. And when you're all the way across, it looks like this, and you are now connected. So now we can open this up, and you see it's now united. So we will now crochet along the edge of this. So we will now be crocheting into these gaps on top. So we begin with chain 2, and then we will do one double crochet into each of these rows. So you have a row right here, so you yarn over and insert the hook into the first little gap and double crochet, and then you double crochet into the next, and then double crochet into the next. So just do one double crochet in each row all the way around. So now we're all the way around, and we will now connect the ends with a slip stitch in the first stitch you did. So just one slip stitch, and then we will begin the pointy ones for the crown. I will just do one chain, and then I will work 2 single crochet. So just one single crochet and then a single crochet in the next stitch. Alright, so now I will skip the next 2 stitches, and then in this 3rd stitch over here I will work a double crochet. So yarn over your hook, insert the hook into the 3rd stitch and work a double crochet, and then again in the same stitch another 2 double crochet. So insert the hook into the same stitch again and work another double crochet, and again yarn over, work another double crochet into the same stitch again. Alright, so now I have 3 double crochet into this same stitch. Then you chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you work a slip stitch. You just turn this up here, so you find this little loop down here. I don't know if you're able to see it. You just turn, and then you find this little loop on the back of the first chain you did. You just grab this little loop down here, and then you slip stitch into this, and then you find the stitch down here where you worked 3 double crochet. You will now work another 3 double crochet into this same stitch. So insert the hook in the same stitch again and work a double crochet and another 2 double crochet into this same stitch. So in this same stitch you work 3 double crochet, then you did the 3 chains on top, and then another 3 double crochet into this stitch. So now you see you work this little pointy one for the crown. Now on the edge below down here you find your next stitch in here, and you have this stitch, and then the 3rd stitch out here you will work a single crochet. So skip 2 stitches and work a single crochet in the 3rd. Just a regular single crochet. And then you will count 2 stitches again, and then in the 3rd stitch after that you will work the same thing as over here. So you will work 3 double crochet into this 3rd stitch. That's 1, 2, and 3, and then we work 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and then turn it and find this little loop behind the 1st stitch and slip stitch into this, and then work another 3 double crochet into the same stitch as you worked the other 3 double crochets from the beginning. Just 3 double crochet in the same stitch down here, and then you worked another one of these pointy ones. Then you move this a bit aside so you can find your next stitch. 1, 2, skip these 2 stitches, and then in the 3rd stitch you single crochet. So insert the hook, single crochet into the next. Alright, very nice pointy ones. And then you repeat. Skip 2 stitches and then work another one of these pointy ones, and then again until you are all the way back here. When we're all the way around, I will finish with a slip stitch in the first single crochet I did, and then I will cut the yarn, pull this one through, and then weave in this end with my tapestry needle. And that would be it. So now I made this little crown headband for my daughter. I hope you liked this tutorial. You are welcome to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!